Theodora, known as one of the most influential Byzantine empresses, was born in Paphlagonia around the early 9th century. She came from a noble Armenian family and was selected to marry Emperor Theophilos in 830 AD through a bride show, a custom in which potential wives for the emperor were chosen from among the empire's noble women. Despite Theophilos's firm commitment to iconoclasm, Theodora secretly venerated religious icons, an issue that would later define her reign. Though initially playing a more traditional role as empress, she became a key figure in governance, especially as Theophilos increasingly focused on military and administrative affairs. Theodora bore several children, including Michael III, the future emperor. Upon Theophilos's death in 842 AD, Michael was still a child, making Theodora the natural choice to serve as regent. This transition marked the beginning of her de facto rule over the Eastern Roman Empire, a period that would leave a lasting impact on its religious and political landscape. As regent from 842 to 855 AD, Theodora exercised full imperial authority, supported by influential ministers such as Theoktistos, the Logothetes, Tudromo, chief minister. One of her most significant acts was ending Byzantine iconoclasm, the policy of prohibiting religious icons that had dominated the empire since the 8th century. In 843 AD, Theodora convened a council in Constantinople, where she formally restored the veneration of icons. This event, known as the Triumph of Orthodoxy, was celebrated throughout the empire and remains commemorated in the Eastern Orthodox Church today. By reinstating icon veneration, Theodora solidified her legacy as a defender of orthodoxy, reversing decades of religious division. While Theodora was deeply committed to Orthodox Christianity, she took a pragmatic approach toward former iconoclasts. Rather than enacting harsh punishments, she allowed many to retain their positions, ensuring stability rather than further factionalism. Beyond religious policy, Theodora's rule was marked by competent governance. She continued many of Theophilos's administrative reforms, stabilizing the empire after his death. She reinforced military defenses along the empire's eastern frontier, keeping Abbasid incursions at bay while maintaining diplomatic relations with surrounding powers. Theodora also took a firm stance against corruption, ensuring that tax collection was conducted fairly and imperial finances remained strong. Her rule saw economic stability, in part due to her cautious financial policies, which prevented unnecessary expenditures and strengthened imperial revenues. However, her tenure as regent was not without internal conflicts. Rival factions within the court, particularly between Theoktistos and her brother Bardas, vied for influence. This division would eventually lead to Theodora's downfall. As Michael III reached adulthood, tensions between Theodora and her advisors escalated. Her son, growing resentful of her control, sought greater independence. In 855 AD, Michael, encouraged by Bardas, orchestrated a coup that removed Theodora from power. Bardas, who had gained Michael's trust, convinced the young emperor that Theodora's continued regency was stifling his authority. In response, Theodora was forced into a convent where she spent the remainder of her life. Despite her removal, she retained considerable respect, particularly for her role in restoring orthodoxy. Michael III, now in full control, largely dismantled the government she had established, favoring new advisors such as Basil the Macedonian, who would later become emperor and found the Macedonian dynasty. Theodora's reign left an enduring mark on Byzantine history. Her successful restoration of icons ended one of the most divisive conflicts within the empire, cementing her status as a protector of Orthodox Christianity. The Triumph of Orthodoxy became an annual celebration, emphasizing her critical role in religious history. Her political and economic governance provided stability during a transitional period, preventing the empire from falling into disorder after Theophilos's death. Though her influence waned after her removal, her policies continued to shape the empire, especially in matters of religion. Today, Theodora is venerated as a saint in the Eastern Orthodox Church, further demonstrating the lasting impact of her reign. Her ability to navigate the complex politics of Byzantium while securing religious unity places her among the most important female rulers in Byzantine history.